Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, so Fin Hunter, a bunch of you, asked me about this particular boss. And Justia is going to shine by far, Sacred Justia. Now, I did not have a +4 Justia, as you can see. My Justia is still +3. Now, getting Justia to +4 may be worth it for you, alright, depending. I think Justia is really strong character. Now, what's the difference between +3 and +4? So +1 to +3, alright, it's gonna give you all the damage upgrade, right? So +1, from +1 you get the SP as 5 SP. Now +2 is gonna increase this damage 300%, double the damage, so you gotta go for that. +3 is gonna increase this from 60 to 80, and then +4 is gonna reduce the cooldown time from 3 to 1 turn. Now the difference is huge because this boss, there's two sections where basically he is able to amplify the damage that you deal to him, and your Justia, if you don't have a +4, you can't really get it to that extent to try to maximize the damage, right? And then +5 gives you even more damage. Excuse me. Now, do I think Justia is worth +4? I would say yes, if you are trying to maximize the boss, alright? What the boss can do in an order. As you can see, this is going to be my score right now. I'm level 7 and I believe I can do it a little bit better and try to see if I can get it to level 8 or level 9. But for me, you guys can see these tickets right here, right? Ideally, the boss up to level 10, you're gonna get 3 tickets. And then level 11 onwards, it doesn't give you any more tickets. At that point, you are just like doing it for fun, right? So if you're looking at the tickets wise, does it make sense for you to go to a +4 Justia, right? For me, the answer is probably no, right? Because like, if I want to get from +3 to +4, I will need, on average, this is my pool. I never get lucky, I never one-tap in this game, alright? I would say about 100 pulls. So the amount of tickets that you get, 3 tickets per level, it doesn't justify me going to +4. Plus, after, Justia after a limited character, after this banner ends, she will be added to the Powder of Hope. So I figure I want to recruit her that way, right? Powder of Hope, and then maybe in the future I can spook her or whatever, right? So I wouldn't want to push her too much. There's other characters that I want to prioritize personally, right? Like Zenith right here. You know what? I'm going to do that just right now. You know what? I'll do that later. Alright, so let's show you guys my team and how to do this. The boss actually has this particular weak spot, right? As you can see, this 3 weak spot is in the way of how the boss works. And Zenith is actually not really good, because when you go in with Zenith, right? If you go in left or right, sure, because Zenith is a skip. But if you go in middle, she's going to focus fire on this particular tile, which is not the weak spot. Unless your character do like cross tile or something, then sure. But in most cases, if your character just does like Angelica, for example, it wouldn't make sense. So Zenith and Angelica might not be the best combo, but that's going to be a second team. Our main damage is still going to come from the first team. So let's show you guys a little bit on how to activate the boss, special thing, and then you guys can take it from there. I'm not an expert by any means, alright. I'm not able to like beat it level 10 on the first day, but a lot of people can easily. Also, my Justia don't really have the exclusive weapon, which if you have, it's going to be much easier. Now, how do I approach this particular one? Is very easy. The first round, I'm not going to do anything. So we're just going to let the boss hit us with this particular skill. Alright, I'm just going to turn off the face cam and show you guys what the boss does, right? So physical damage, whatever, no one's going to die. So we're trying to get the SP first. Boom, 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 bam. Okay, so we get the SP up. So now we got enough SP for the next turn. Boss hit us. Okay. So now we'll try to activate this one. So the boss has 2 conditions to activate. Number 1 is if you stack 7 more times, you're going to increase the property damage. Number 2 is if you stack 12 more times, you need 12 chains, then the boss is going to increase incoming damage by 150%. You cannot stack condition 2 without stacking condition 1. So you have to stack condition 1 first. So let's go in and try to get chain plus 7 for this case. So we're gonna go with Rafitia first, alright, give the SP, and then Celia is gonna go in with this particular one, which is fine, and then no one is gonna do anything. Oh, Justia can go in right now. Justia sadly will have to go in right now because like I said, my Justia is +3, so we want to stack Justia enough to be able to attack during this second duration, right? Because if your Justia is +4, then you want to act the next turn where you get here. Alright, I'll remind you guys again. depending on what Justia you have. So I'm just showing you guys in case any of you are in the same position as I do. Raffetia, don't do anything. Alright, we're just gonna hit normally. Lethal, just hit normally. And then Justia is gonna go in. So this should be enough. So we want to make sure that we are going into the middle. So Raffetia in this case is gonna give me... I do have a +5 of this, so I'm gonna acquire 5 SP. So I'm gonna move Celia to the middle. So we get more tile range. Something as follows, right? Okay, so we're gonna buff. So show you guys the damage. Justia's not gonna do much damage here. Boom. Okay, decent damage. Not the highest though, right? Not the highest. So now the boss activate, you can tell the boss is gonna hit you 2 turns, and then you can see this one is on cool time right now, right? So now we want the boss to activate this one. This one we need to have a chain of 12, which is why Celia is very important. Celia is one of the best character to do chain attack stuff, right? So we're just gonna hit with Raffetia. We're gonna go with this one, and then I'll reserve this Celia skill for later on. That Celia skill is the better one. Later is going to go with this particular skill right here. We move Justia to the middle. So we want the boss to activate this one, and then after that Justia, because now we are on cooldown, and after that Justia is gonna go in again. So I time it in a way that my +3 Justia can benefit from this. Now can I do a +12? The important is, can I do +12 chain with this? Is this a +12? Okay, 10 chain by Celia alone. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that is enough chain. So now the boss activates the condition. You can see when he does this, it activates the boss condition. So now we are able to apply incoming damage. So if you click on the boss, you can see, let me turn off my face cam, you can see the boss has this thing, incoming damage increase for 1 turn. So you want to plan so that your Justia is going to go in right here. This is where your Justia will be able to do insane amount of damage. So let's plan accordingly. I'm going to put everyone in the middle, except for Lethal. Lethal is going to buff right here. So Lethal will be using this particular skill. Make sure you guys have this Lethal. This one is so good. A lot of people ask me, is this Lethal good? This one is very good for Fiend Hunter because it increased a lot of attack for physical team, right? So since this Justia is a physical, so we got Raffetia going on, Lethal buff, and then Celia goes first with this skill, and then Rafina. So what's the purpose of Rafina? Increase target's incoming physical damage. This one is very good. And then Justia goes last. So this is going to stack like an intense, insane amount of damage right here. And hopefully you guys are going to see right here. I'm going to slow it down for you guys. So we're going to buff. So Celia's going to stack the chain. Okay, 7 chain. Rafina. Okay, 13 chain. Look at this. Whew, look at that. Alright, so of course, if your Justia has better gears than mine, I've seen some Justia can like do like insane damage with this easily, right? But yeah, that's how much my Justia could do. So you have to rely on that particular turn. After this, the boss no longer have any... So this one is from the Rafina that we just apply the incoming physical damage. But Justia will be on cooldown, right, for the time being. So during this period, now the boss is going to apply this silence effecting. So try to move every single character away. And just put, I guess just put Lethal in front. Right, Lethal is gonna go with this. Alright, gonna go with this. And Raffetia don't have to do anything. We're just gonna chill. Something like that, right? Right, so don't put anyone else in this tile because the boss is gonna apply silence for the enemy. So, yeah. Or else you're gonna get silence. So we want to go in one last time with Justia again during the last turn. Now, there's also a way that you can basically try to use first team, swap to second team, you know, to basically use Justia. You can do that as well if you only have Justia as a DPS, right? But for me, I do have Angelica in the second team, so that's what I'm going to lean towards. Now, the last one. Okay, so we're going to go in one last time. Same stuff. So Lethal, this one is on cooldown, so I'm just going to apply that one. So always Justia go last, Celia go first. I guess Rafina can be here. Right, we just want to hit the weak spot if possible. Weak spot, weak spot. something like that. Yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense. Also, like, Raffita is gonna give crit damage, and then we go this, and then Justia go in again. So that's going to do as much damage as we can. Trying to show you guys the damage. Boom. Okay. And yep, that's how much my Justia could do. Now again, Justia +4 is definitely going to make this a lot easier. And if you guys have Justia +4, you know, try to go in multiple times because you don't have that cooldown thing. It's going to make it like Justia +4 is just very, very strong, right? It's like very, very insane for this particular one. So now, the next team, I'm just going to go with this. We are going to apply nothing. And we just want to chill a bit. Let the boss go in on us first. We don't want to stack anything yet. So just gather SP for now, I guess. So let the boss hit me for one round first. Alright, ain't no matter. I guess should have used Diana's skill first, right? Because it feels like a waste. I don't know if it's a waste or not. So the boss is gonna shoot. Okay. Okay, so now the next turn, now I want to activate this one, right? So 7 stacks, now I can go in. I guess we don't need to use this one yet. This one is 3 SP. We can wait a little bit. I feel like Therese and Angelica don't really have that synergy. It's alright. Alright, the synergy is like, it's okay. So you want to put Zenith on the left side, so that Angelica goes in with this costume. Right, it's just to increase the damage taken. But Angelica is not going to do as much as Justia, because Justia just have like the bigger coverage overall. But the objective of this one is to specifically... Okay, if you don't have Eclipse, right? I know some of you guys are going to compare, oh, you have a limited... I get it, some of you guys don't have limited Eclipse. You don't have Eclipse, use Lucretia. Alright, Lucretia, this girl right here, she's a 4-star. Hopefully you guys have her. Everyone should have her, she's a 4-star. Much easier to build. Pretty much does the same thing in terms of giving back the cost. Alright. So I'm just gonna go with this. That's just to basically get the chain up, right? So we are going to go in. Okay, you know what? Wait. Might as well just go in with Therese as well. Might as well just go in with Therese as well. Right there. Turn off the face cam. Buff everyone. Okay. Incoming damage. Whew, look at that damage, man. Not bad, eh? Angelica's damage is not bad. Okay, so we want to wait for a bit. One more turn before we apply this one. We want to wait for a little bit. But we also want to stack the chain. So I'm gonna go with this to try to apply DOT. So I might have to go with... Yeah, I might have to go with all of this. I'm just gonna go with Zenith first, right? Wait, why am I knocking back? So will this have enough chain? The idea here is you want to stack 12 chain. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Wait. 11. Oh, it's not enough. Oh wait, it's enough. 12. Wait, that's a DOT count? Doesn't matter, as long as I got this, right? So 12 chains or so. So now we can go in again. Alright. So now, what I'm gonna do, I will use Angelica swimsuit, right? This is where swimsuit Angelica is gonna shine. She's gonna do a lot of damage right here. So how are we doing this? The best way to do this is just everyone attack. I don't really need that skill. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 chain, 2 chain. This one is a little bit weird, right? Because it's like... Oh no, my My Eclipse. Did I mess up? I feel like I messed up right here. So you can't really use Zenith with Angelica, which kind of frustrates me. Because of... You know what? I'm gonna try. Let's do this first. Angelica go in and Zenith goes in later. It's a little bit weird, man. But let's try this. And I'm gonna try with Zenith. Okay, not bad of a damage. Okay, 67, 3. 67.3. Let's go back one turn. Let's go back one turn. How about I do this? If I do this, would this allow my Angelica to do more damage? I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. So you still want Angelica to have more coverage so that she's able to hit Morton. And Zenith just... the focus fire just makes it so that Angelica hits in the weird tile. But then Zenith is too strong to ignore, right? The incoming damage right here. Obviously I can get her up to even more plus to try to do even more damage. But... what if I do this? Would this give more damage? That would be crazy if this one does more damage. Wait a second. Now I'm curious to try. 67 million earlier. Okay. Okay. Alright. No, it's about 68. It's about there, right? It's about there, but it's not quite... It's not quite the damage that I was looking for. So the best one is still to Swimsuit Angelica, go in on her own, and then maybe Zenith after, so we don't mess up with anything, right? This is still going to be still going to give us the best result, sadly, which I'm hoping for. Otherwise, this damage is just so good, man. Yeah, look at that, man. Yeah, this one is still going to give us the best result. But you guys can experiment, right? I do appreciate that we have the ability to try to do that. So there's no more incoming damage here. Okay, there is still for the incoming damage there, which is very interesting. So this is the part where the boss silences. The boss silences. Now, who cares if the boss silences, right? Does anyone care? Nobody cares, because if it's Diana... Let Zenith go first. Then this, then this. Okay. Alright. Buff everyone. Therese is very strong. If you guys don't have Therese, you know, don't be shy to use Samai. Samai is very cool as well. Okay. And then the next one is gonna kill me. And it's fine. Oh wait, my Angelica didn't get the property increase from earlier. Ooh, so let me try that again. My Angelica is not positioned in a way that she gets the property damage increase. So I gotta do it something like this from Diana, right? So ideally something like that makes more sense. Or rather she stack the chain. Get this, this, and this. This should give slightly more damage. But yeah, I can do level 7, maybe level 8. Day 1, I don't think like... Actually today is day 2, I'm a bit late to this. Boom. That should be doing a little bit more, I have no idea. So we're gonna go in again with Swimsuit Angelica afterwards, right? So we can reapply this. Only Angelica benefits from that because of... Okay, so now the swimsuit can go in. So I guess Therese can go here, in the middle. What the? I guess we'll just do a normal hit, we don't need the cost anymore. And then you can go here. And then Angelica go here. And then you go here. I guess that's that. That's the last one. After this, I'm gonna get destroyed. And that is my damage, right? That's my damage. Potential with 2 teams. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta figure out who can I use that amplify magic damage. Maybe. Because Angelica just doesn't cut it. So in case you guys are curious, so let's have a look, right? Let's analyze. So my Justia does 49.1%. Alright, so that's about 50% of the damage. Angelica is actually not far behind actually, right? If we calculate the... Let's take out the calculator, right? 27.9, let's count this at 28 plus 14.8. 43%, 42%. 42% plus 49%, actually pretty good. But if my Justia has you know, one extra, what is that? One extra plus, then that's going to help me even more, right? But sadly, you know, those two are going to be the main one. I might actually try Yuri and see if that's going to be better, because I think Yuri can actually do pretty good. Maybe replace Yuri with Angelica and see if that's going to be better. Because I haven't tried that, so I'm just experimenting around. But you know what? Let's go. Let me try and get a +4 Angelica and show you guys that sometimes it might not be worth it. Sometimes. So if I get this within like 30 pulls, I think it's worth it. But you can see, I am very close to my PT, right? 10 draws. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Because we can know from this. So it's a 5-star, but we are not getting the 5-star that we want. Okay, who shall this be? This one? 5-star? Spook? Spook? Oh. Like, oh, wait, I already +5 this. Wait, how does that work? I think that's my already max costume. I think. Oh, +4, okay. Not yet max. So as you can see, 10 pulls, nothing. 20 pulls, nothing. Okay, okay, nothing still. 30 pulls, nothing. See, I have to go to hard PT to exchange Angelica. So I did 30 pulls and I got nothing. You know, 30 pulls is, if you're looking at the return of investment from the Fiend Hunter boss, even if I can beat to level 10, you don't get 30 pulls, right? I get like maybe like 3 times 4 more, 12 more tickets. So I'm just gonna wait 2 more days on the free pulls and I'm just gonna claim her from here, alright? So I'm gonna save it for a bit. But yeah, I mean like Justia is a little bit hard to get, but I kind of want to wait and see what the next characters are going to be. Alright, so with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.